YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Y2Shadows, and we're back at it again with Hoop Nights. Thank you guys for subscribing and watching up the views. I know we're a small channel and we're still trying to grow, but I like the views that we have for this channel. We're just going to continue to grow throughout 2025 and beyond while we talk more basketball. I know right now we're doing a lot of NBA, but we're going to try to start transitioning into college and everything else soon. For today's episode, we're going to talk about two games from the NBA tonight. We're going to talk about Cavs-Celtics and LAKERS-Clippers. We're going to talk about the earlier of the games, Cavs-Celtics first, and then we'll transition to LAKERS-Clippers. Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Leave comments about anything that you guys want to discuss about regarding any topics or any points that I've said or anything you guys want to rebuttal. We're going to also try to get more collabs going on the channel too, because I want to talk ball with a bunch of the homies and other creators. So yeah, let's kind of get into it. Let's start off with Cavs-Celtics. So the Cavs pull off the win, 113 to 116. The Cavs now go to 49-10, and with this win, the season series with them in Boston is now 2-2. So this is pretty much an even tiebreaker right there. Well, not really a tiebreaker, but like an even tie. To start this game, it was very, very bad. As you can see, Boston, it only says they outscored them by 12, and it was a 12-point quarter, 12 point to go into the quarter, but it was very, very bad. At one point to start the game, they went up 25-3, and I do have a little bit of the NBA channel. Shout out to the NBA channel that I kind of want to get into there because I kind of want to show you guys. It was very, very bad. Cavs weren't converting at all. They were turning the ball over, bunch of poor execution. It was bad. Look at this, 0 for 5 from 3 to start the game, and the Celtics had already hit 6 out of 8 threes. 6 threes already started. Just watch this.
They've got the best record, and yet they look like they're absolutely...
So just kind of like breaking this down really quick here, get back in transition. So what's it called? I think a little bit earlier, Strus had already told Mobley about, hey, Tatum's gonna be wide open. You got Jared Allen all the way back, like still not even fully sprinted back. DG's behind the play. All 5 guys are pretty much cross half court, and you got Al Horford and Tatum just wide open. Tatum, funny enough, could have rotated for a dunk. To be honest, if the Tatum wanted to go for a dunk, because it's kind of open over here, and then Jaylen Brown could float over to the corner as well for a 3. But watch what happens here.
Look like they're absolutely stunned here.
Tatum a 3. Bang! What a start! It's 25 to 3.
Bang. So what a start. So it was a bad start for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers had a bad start. By the way, I do want to show this. I watched this in real time. Holy Jesus. Darius Garland has, I think, probably the best handle in the NBA. I don't know who has a better handle. People might say Steph and Kyrie, but Darius Garland's handle is ridiculous. Watch what he does here.
By Jerome as well.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, DG. Oh my God. Look at this. So DG goes around, right? Snatches back. Fakes like he's about to go for the 3. Now, is the hand a little bit under the ball? That's on the side. So I can see why the ref didn't call it. Well, the ref right here didn't see it, and the ref over here is not even looking at it. This ref, she could have called it, but again, they didn't call it. Jaylen Brown, look at it. He about to go for the 3. Well. Got his ass. Home. Jaylen Brown already in the air.
Oh, nice hesitation.
And then DG's just too quick. DG had 3 moments throughout the night, by the way, where he just started frying, and they just couldn't guard him. But yeah, that was nasty stuff right there. But yeah, Boston has started the game off. Tatum was talking spicy too. Tatum had a clip going around where he said he was like, get him the fuck out of here. All sorts of stuff. And then kind of, as you can see here in the second half, like the second, well, pretty much from the second quarter on, Cleveland outscored them. Like you see, they outscored them the rest of the way. But in the second half, it was like very clear what the Cavs were doing to get their dominance, especially in the fourth quarter. Cleveland in the fourth quarter, Evan Mobley, I think going into the fourth quarter had like 6 or 7 points to go into the fourth quarter, and Mobley just was not having a good game. And Mobley ended up the game with 17 and 12. So he showed up in the fourth quarter. GG had 20 and 7. Jared Jared Allen 10-4, not too much, and then D Mitch had 41. D Mitch towards the end of the third and then the fourth quarter was just going off. Tatum had went off this game as well, by the way. Tatum almost had a triple-double, 46, 9, and 16. Yeah, Tatum was frying like all night until like the fourth quarter. Whatever reason, like I think what threw me off about the fourth quarter is that for whatever reason, Joe Mazzulla, while Tatum was still on the heater, Joe Mazzulla iced them out of the game. I don't know if it was like Joe Mazzulla's plan to ice them out or if it was like some of the other guys just taking bad shots. But Derek White had taken a couple of bad shots and some of the other guys had played bad. Peyton Pritchard was terrible in this game, by the way. They're not going to show it here on Bing, but Peyton Pritchard was like a minus 31. It was disgusting. Matter of fact, actually, we have NBA.com pulled up. We could pull that up there as well because it was disgusting what ended up happening. What happened with that. So hold on, let's find it. Yep, here. Box score. Yeah, scroll down to the box score session. Yeah, oh, my bad. I said 30. I said 39. 36. Minus 36 and Luke Cornett minus 26. Absolutely disgusting minutes from these two guys off the Boston Celtics bench that are actually getting a really decent amount of minutes because you guys, you can see they're mainly going 7 deep. These guys, I mean, they played a couple of minutes. Torrey Craig, and they did play a couple of minutes. They didn't really matter. But like their main 7 guys going deep, minus 26, minus 35, 36 is absolutely disgusting work here. So yeah, it was not a good night. Sam Hauser at 18. Oh, I was about to say, oh, he's plus 18. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I don't remember Sam Hauser having 18. But Jaylen Brown at 36. Wow, I didn't even realize Jaylen Brown. I thought Jaylen Brown was still like in like the 20s, in like the 20s. I didn't even realize Jaylen Brown at 37. 37 was crazy. But yeah, kind of, yeah, what I noticed like in the fourth quarter is that, yeah, some of the Celtics players just weren't giving Tatum the ball. And started icing him out. Jaylen Brown had taken like a bad shot or two as well when he wasn't fully in rhythm. I mean, I know you see here he has 37, but there was a moment where Tatum just, again, Tatum was on a heater like all game, like never stopped having a heater. Jaylen Brown had hit like in spurts, but like Tatum just had a heater the whole time, and they just would not go to him in the fourth quarter for whatever reason, which just didn't make any sense to me. But they did go to Donovan Mitchell in the fourth quarter, and Donovan Mitchell lit their asses up. That's why Donovan ended up having 41 there. DeAndre Hunter, outside of the Lakers getting Dorian Finney-Smith, I would probably say that the best trade that happened during the trade deadline is probably going to be that DeAndre Hunter acquisition. I know people can make cases for like Jimmy Butler, obviously Luka, or De'Aaron Fox with the Spurs when like him, like when obviously when Wemby was healthy and all that like other good stuff. But they needed another big wing, a 3-and-D wing, and somebody like of size that could help out their bench. And them getting DeAndre Hunter for like next to nothing really, like nothing really that really struck out and matter was like huge. And then obviously Ty Jerome's just emergence, being a really, really great 6-man as well. So yeah, it was just a very interesting game just from start to finish because Cavs were getting their ass blown the fuck out. It didn't even look competitive at all. I was actually gonna put the Cavaliers on fraud watch because I had a take that I put on Twitter a few days ago that I said, yeah, I'm ready to put the Cavaliers as coming out of the conference, and the Cavaliers were showing their ass. So thankfully they came back and rallied back and won that game there. Yeah, so we already know, I mean, pretty much, unless the Cavs go on like some crazy losing streak, right? Like we already know pretty much it looks like Cleveland and Boston are going to be the number 1 and number 2 seed, especially if we just go back to the standings here and just see the gap really quick. It's a 7.5 game gap at this point. Now, technically the Knicks could catch up to Boston. Realistically, they're not going to, especially since they have the tiebreaker over them. Like they were, like Boston was just beating New York's ass all year long. So it's like maybe, but I really, really doubt it. So it pretty much looks like these two are going to be like locked in at 1 and 2. Actually, I think all 3 of these spots are probably going to be locked up. 1, 2, and 3 are probably locked up at this point in my best guesstimation. I mean, again, I know there's still like 20-something games left in the season, so anything could happen. But for the Cavs to lose like 8 games, Like they'd have to lose like 8+ games, and the Celtics have to be going on another like long win streak for that to happen. So I don't really anticipate that going on. Let's just look ahead to the Cavaliers' next couple of schedules. So Sunday morning, they got the early morning game. Well, this is West Coast time, so it's early morning for us, but this is like what 3:30 for them, or like 3:30 for them. But they got an early game against the Trailblazers. Trailblazers are tanking. Well, not really tanking actually. They're kind of like competing a little bit, but they're not in contention for nothing. So this should be a dub. Bulls should be a dub. Miami, that is the second game of a back-to-back, and Miami is technically still in play-in contention, which they are. So Miami's trying to stay around that like 7 seed area there. 7 seeds, so they have the home court against Orlando in that matchup. But I think that obviously going back to it, I would say I would pick Cleveland that one. Obviously they should beat the shit out of those Charlotte Hornets. And then Sunday they got, and then next Sunday they got a huge matchup in in Milwaukee versus the Bucks. So like a lot of games here, like 3-8 games that should be really gimmies, and then a couple other ones where they might be interesting, mainly this one because it's a back-to-back, and then obviously the Bucks are still a really solid team right now, so very interesting look ahead for them in their next 5 games. As for Boston's next couple of games, they got a couple, they got some tough ones actually. Okay, so if we look ahead, so they got an early morning game tomorrow, 1 p.m. game against the Nuggets. The Nuggets had just ended Cade Cunningham and the Pistons' 8-game win streak, and the Nuggets are obviously trying to compete for that 2 seed in the West right now between them, the Lakers, the Rockets, and Memphis. So that should be a really tough game. Trailblazers aren't really much, so don't have to worry about it. Back-to-back against the 76ers, but they own the 76ers, so I'm not too worried about this game. Saturday, the one that will really make some test noise when they play the Lakers. This time they play the Lakers not with Anthony Davis, they play the Lakers with Luka. So very interested to see how this matches up, which this looks like this will probably be the ABC game, I'm pretty sure, especially 5:30 time slot. Yeah, that should be on ABC. And then last but not least, Monday against Utah. Utah sucks. They shouldn't really do that as well. Oh, actually, I'll mention this as well. They got in like the 6th game, they got OKC coming into town too. Another very big one to look ahead to as well. So yeah, a lot of these games here for both of these teams, they should be like winnable games, which again for them it just doesn't really matter as far as like building continuity and stuff goes. It's just kind of like stuff like it's winnable games and games that we can kind of like see them build upon. I just want to bring up a couple more highlights really quick here inside of the game. Let me see here. Kind of more so towards the end of the game, right? I want to kind of show like Donovan Mitchell, by the way. So I don't know when did he there was a point Donovan Mitchell did like this crazy 2-hand dunk, by the way. I don't remember when it was, but it was definitely in the 4th quarter. Hold on, let me try to find it real quick. I'm just looking it up on Twitter, y'all, because Twitter can bring up like the time frame. Like they'll like bring that joint up really quick. Hold on, let's see. Spider dunk. God damn, can I not find this motherfucker? What the hell? Bro, everybody was talking about it too. Like it was on the NBA joint and everything. Like, damn, can we like not find, like we can't find this dunk now? Oh my goodness, yo. Sorry, y'all. I am trying to locate this really quick. Otherwise, I mean, hey, we had a great night in association. Really great night here. So it was an absolutely incredible night. And again, just the fact that oh, actually, here, I'll bring up a couple of things. I'll bring up Mobley stuff too, because Mobley, Mobley pretty much again in the 4th quarter woke the fuck up. Like if Mobley doesn't wake up, Mobley just, whoo. Without like Mobley. Oh, it's in the 3rd quarter. Okay, so we'll go back to it. So it was early in the 3rd quarter too. Okay, let's All right.
First half for Jason Tatum.
Physical toughness. He's big. He's strong. The frame is a little deceptive to me.
Tough bucket
Mitchell
by
goes in
Mitch
strong.
here.
Brody got hit as well. Tatum the first one.
Watch this. So pump fakes over here. Strus kind of flashing towards the baseline, but I think he's gonna reset. Oh, he actually doesn't reset the screen again. Okay.
Mitchell powers in and throws it down.
Nasty jam, disgusting jam. And then here. Oh, is this Darius Garland? This is another DG clip. Here we go.
You can switch with him across.
Oh, DG has Sam House on. Look at this.
Oh
my. Oh my God.
Shake and bake, left-handed throw.
Dude, this Darius Garland's handle is absolutely disgusting. It's filthy. I have no words. Darius Garland is a savant when it comes to handling a rock. And then look at this, right? So look at this. So I bought so this is Cleveland. This time Cleveland gets to lead for the first time.
Mobley steps three-pointer. Puts it in, and the Cavs with their first lead of the night. Timeout, Boston.
First lead of the night in the fourth quarter, after Boston was leading like all game. Man, it was special. Man, it was incredible. It was incredible to watch.
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell again. Look at this.
Mitchell
Attack.
gets inside, layup, back shot is good, and a foul. What a shot from Mitchell.
Man, absolutely disgusting. So yeah, that was a great game there, and I hope we can see that rematch in the Eastern Conference Finals, 1000%. And then now we'll get to the later game on ESPN, Lakers and Clippers. Lakers win this game 106-102. This is another game that the Lakers have held a team to 102 points and under. This is like the 6th straight game, I believe. Actually, I think like every game after All-Star break, the Lakers have held everybody to either 100 or 2 or less. Absolutely a great game here. In this game here, will say I'll give a lot of props to Chris Dunn of the Clippers. Chris Dunn, while Chris Dunn was in foul trouble tonight, Chris Dunn was great on defense, active hands, getting a bunch of deflections, bunch of steals, turnovers that was leading into the points for the Clippers. Chris Dunn had a great night, and Zubac was killing the Lakers inside. The Lakers definitely got punished tonight by not having a big to put on Zubac. Zubac was killing Jackson Hayes. Zubac was killing Trey Jemison. Rui tonight was also kind of missed a little bit. Just another big body to throw at Zubac. So Zubac 27-16. Zubac hooped tonight. Outside of that, everybody else was kind of mediocre. Kawhi did not. I know it said Kawhi had 21 points, but Kawhi didn't really shoot well at all. And Kawhi just doesn't really look good at the moment. Kawhi looks like he's still recovering from all them knee surgeries and the issues that he's having ongoing, because his liftoff is just not there. His liftoff just didn't look the same at all. Harden, we had Harden in hell tonight. Harden just wasn't able to do anything. There was one play though that really pissed me off. Jackson Hayes coming, when Harden came across half court, Jackson Hayes had his damn hand in the fucking cookie jar, and Harden obviously did his foul baiting stuff. You reach, you teach. So Harden went ahead and drew a foul for three free throws. I don't remember if he made all three. Actually, no, he did, because he didn't miss free throws today, as you can see. So yeah, he made all 3 free throws. Very irritating, because that was just I think that was at a point where it was a run, momentum stuff. So yeah, just stuff that all around just made me annoyed, but nobody else on the 76ers mattered. At all. Their bench players just was not good. Chris Dunn, Kawhi, Zubac, Kawhi and Harden were the main stories for the Clippers for their team. As for the Lakers, what's funny? Luka had 31-5, and Luka didn't play well at all. Luka got to the foul line a lot, which again, that's why he has 10 points off of free throws, but 9-22, hit a couple of threes. He did hit back-to-back threes in Zubac's face in the fourth quarter. That was really came in clutch, but Luka just is still fighting himself offensively. And the fact that, again, 31 points led the team in scoring while shooting terribly like this. it just really brings up the point that like, when Luka actually has a really efficient game and can get it going, it's going to be scary for the league. Austin Reeves only has 6 points. Austin left the game early and was out for the game because of calf soreness. Now, they're only saying soreness, but he is going to get an MRI later today to kind of see how bad everything may be. I'm assuming it's going to be a day-to-day thing, so I doubt that he plays tomorrow. I think that the next time that he, like, I doubt he plays tomorrow against the Clippers. So again, because we play the Clippers once again tomorrow, so I doubt he plays against the Clippers. But it is something to kind of monitor because Luka just came back from a calf injury as well, and Luka again still kind of recovering and getting back to form there. So we'll kind of see. Hopefully Austin stays well. Rui, we found out that Rui, I don't remember the exact doctor terminology that JJ had used in the post game, but basically kind of what we heard is that the injury, they're gonna reevaluate him in a week, but it's kind of like a day-to-day injury, and it's kind of like how much pressure that he could put on like jumps and lift off and stuff. So we'll kind of see how Rui comes back. He's getting reevaluated in a week. I don't think Rui is going to come back till like the middle of March, to be 100% honest with you guys. So we're going to be seeing a lot of Dorian Finney-Smith, which Dorian Finney-Smith, Dodo was great as usual. Dodo, again, box scores don't show his impact on defense, but he was great again on defense. LeBron had a great night as well, 28 and 13 rebounds. LeBron decided to go back to some of his old tricks tonight, the old school bag, because LeBron was killing him from mid-range. Like, I know LeBron was doing a lot of deep twos and a lot of like kind of floaters, kind of like his Toronto bag that he pulled out today. LeBron was kind of definitely like in his type of in his like OG bag, because let me bring it up because LeBron had did a lot of like mid ranges. Let's see if we can find the thing real quick. Oh yeah, here. This is one of the plays, yeah.
Who have really dominated the ball. They're elite level passers and high level scorers, and neither one of them have ever really taken much of an interest in doing the job defense.
LeBron had a couple of these from like the top of the free throw line and like this little area over here. LeBron had a bunch of like, I wanted to kill you guys from outside, bringing back the mid range today. LeBron had a bunch of those. LeBron was great. Gabe Vincent didn't like necessarily shoot the ball pretty well, but Gabe Vincent on defense was great. I want to shout out to Trey Jemison and Jordan Goodwin. These guys, two-way players, just playing their heart out. Goodwin had a couple of steals. Actually, yeah, Goodwin had like 3 steals, I think. Goodwin had a steal off of a made basket, off a Lakers made basket, got it off of Kawhi, and then made the basket to put the Lakers in lead. And then Goodwin got a steal off of Zubac. Lakers miss a rebound. Well, not a rebound. Lakers miss a shot. Zubac gets the defensive rebound, and Goodwin comes from behind, snacks the ball out of Zubac's hand, grabs it, and hits a reverse layup from under the rim. Just great energy from Jordan Goodwin. Trey Jemison is just a menace. Jared Vanderbilt, like, we have a lot of dogs, a lot of tough guys that are like, they play hard, they're scrappy, they're fierce and physical. I love this Lakers squad. And again, some of these guys are two-way guys. Like, as of right now, some of these guys are gonna be playing in the playoffs, which saddens me like at the moment, which is why the Lakers need to give these guys a full guaranteed contract for the rest of the year. I was 1000% good. I say Goodwin for sure. I would say Jamison too, but that means so how we would have to do this is, I would say the Lakers need to waive Alex Len. Let Alex Len go to an actual team that he can quote unquote contribute on, even though that guy sucks. I'm not gonna lie, he's just a big body, but he doesn't contribute anything else. So I would say, yeah, like waive Alex Len, and I'd probably say waive Shake Milton. I know some people are gonna say Cam Reddish. Cam's personally my guy, but even like taking out taking apart everything out of that, I would just say, like, I personally think somebody who's just like doesn't contribute a single thing to this Lakers roster, it would be Shake Milton, 1000% for sure, because we have enough good guards already. Like, Shake is just an extra guard. Cam at least can play defense, and I know that his offense is just unfortunately not that good, where that's why he's not seeing the floor right now, but like at least Cam can contribute in some form or fashion, because Cam is really, really great on defense. So Jackson Hayes didn't really need to do too much, but again, he's just kind of there for like a specific purpose, like a lob threat, and just kind of like a 7-foot like long body there. But yeah, the Lakers did pretty good there. Again, a game where it's like, if you looked at the numbers, you would be like, oh, Luka played great. But when you actually watch the game, Luka did not play well at all. And this is kind of like a really good thing, because the Lakers aren't playing well at all offensively. Like, I feel like we've had a lot of games of just like really mediocre offense, and we're winning games. Like, for example, the best offensive game that we've had as a team since Luka has been here. Well, I mean, maybe the Utah game. We could probably add the Utah game, like Luka's first ever game against Utah. Like, we absolutely torched Utah in LA. But taking like that game out of it, like since All-Star break, it's clearly the Nuggets game. We scored 123 points, held the Nuggets to 100 points. Luka had, I still think that was his best game in a Lakers uniform. And the Lakers were all around great. Braun had like 6 or 7 dunks as well. We forced Jokic to only like take like 7 shots or something like that, and like he started double, but we have forced Jokic to only take like a light amount of shots. Aaron Gordon killed us, but that was a game plan if somebody else beat you, and everything. It was a great game plan, a great shot then. And then tonight was nice. So yeah, and then now kind of where we're at now, right? With this win here, we're now what I think it says what I heard is, so we're now, right, we're a half game out of the 3 seed, and we're 1 game out of the 2 seed. So we're like literally right there. Denver, unfortunately, not losing tonight kind of like sucks, which is kind of why, to be 100% honest with you, you would, if you're the Lakers fan trying to move up in the standings, you want Denver to lose tomorrow to Boston, because that'll just help the Lakers position. Personally, I would never root for Boston, but if it's a matter of like seeding purposes and stuff, you would just say that, hey, Denver loss is helpful to the Lakers to try to be able to move up in the standings there. There's a couple of clips I want to bring up, and I'm going to talk about it, so let's kind of bring them up here. I don't care about any of the Lakers stuff right here. It's like Disney or whatever. I want to find that Goodwin play. That Goodwin play like really was great, because Goodwin... Oh no, that was the second half. Yeah, because we're scoring over here. So that'll be the second half. Oh, by the way, Dalton Connect finally starting to get his shot back a little bit. He's starting to hit a couple threes now, which I'm loving to see.
Because of Bogdanovic's work. Good defense there on James.
Swing.
Connecting from the corner.
This is what I'm loving to see, and I'm loving to see that Dalton is starting to get his stuff back there. And then again, hold on, let me... Oh yeah, here's another play. Shout out to Chris Dunn. Chris Dunn played incredible on defense tonight. So at the top right, they got like that's Zubac and Chris Dunn trapping Luka right there. What Connect had just did like a ghost screen, I think. Like Connector Jemison had just did like a ghost screen here to kind of like get around it.
Percent of back-to-backs.
Do they show it? Yeah, so it's Jemison. So yeah, Jemison doesn't do like a full normal screen here. Jemison kind of does a ghost screen. So Jemison, as you can see, flaring towards the basket. Zubac is pressing him, and obviously Dunn's not going to trail the roller there on this. And then you see Connect. I think Connect was supposed to come set another screen on Dunn, and Connect comes too late. Yeah, Connect comes too late, and he tries to see that Luka's in trouble, try to get the ball, but
back-to-backs this year.
Dunn just makes an incredible play on the ball, because they put pressure on Luka, and Luka's obviously stuck right there, because if Luka moves any more to the left, Luka gets half court.
With the fever.
Dunn gets the steal, and then boom with the dunk on the other end. Great play design over there. That was great. I love that. That was great action.
Connect raising up, couldn't finish. Vincent inside to Doncic in a crowd, got it.
Luka with another bucket over there. I'm trying to figure out where, because I'm trying to see where the Goodwin play was. I want to, because Goodwin had a couple of energy plays that I just love. Oh yeah, Luka just slowing down to get some buckets. Yeah, so there was some good stuff over there. Let's see, where was this at? Honestly, I wish I had my timestamp set, y'all, because I would have had some of this stuff sitting here.
Throw ahead pass from James Harden. As soon as it left his hand. And Luka just not shooting the basketball with a lot of confidence from beyond the three-point arc.
Oh, yeah, so it was around the time, yeah, because the Clippers had gotten the lead around a certain point. Yeah, I think it was around this area. Was it? I think it was around this area. No, because the Clippers had gotten a lead at some point around here. Hold on, where is it at?
But look at that, Jonesy. Chris Dunn again. Leonard on the break, bounced.
Yeah.
Off of Goodwin's face.
Yeah.
And got the bucket. Zubac's hit to the head to Coffee. One more to Kawhi for three. Boy, that's a feathery touch by Kawhi Leonard. Doncic out front.
Here, I think it was this. I think it. No, we already have the lead again. No, because when this happens, we were down. Are they gonna show it? Did they put it in the highlights? I hope they did, man. Goodwin deserves to get this highlight here. Hold on.
Try and walk him down to his spot. LeBron got the nice touch. You know, paternity is connected, allowing them to be better on the court. Great ones really care. LeBron with a long outlet, connect on the.
Yeah, that was a great outlet to pass to connect right there. Hold on, I'm about to find it real quick, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so that's the other one. Okay, so I can go back because that was in the second quarter, so I can go back for that one. Where is this one? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, here. Hold on. So it's around 340 something. Let's see if they show it. Ah, they don't. They cut out the highlights. Oh, that's unfortunate. Damn, they cut out the highlights. Damn, that's crazy. They cut out my man Jordan Goodwin out of the highlights, man, because he had gotten a couple steals. Oh, that's so unfortunate. They cut him out of the highlights. That sucks, man. Like doing all of that for the highlights. All right, I think this is
Kawhi Leonard on the JOB. Plus minus drop.
Wow, yeah, they cut out the highlights, y'all. I wanted to show y'all the highlights because that man Goodwin had gotten a couple of steals that turned into buckets. Damn, that is so unfortunate that they cut that out of the highlights. Damn, that sucks. Okay, here. Well, here. I think that we'll end off with, like, we'll do the Luka highlights of Luka getting his back-to-back threes at least. So we'll at least do that. So we'll show that at least.
He really did. That's finished Kawhi Leonard. That's getting to that mid.
All right, so we got Derrick Jones Jr. guarding Luka. Jackson Hayes is going to set the screen. And then obviously Zubac is guarding Jax. So does the slip screen. Jackson slip into the rim. And then
is unable to get that touch to go. Another step back by Luka. That's two in a row. Happy birthday, Luka Doncic.
I don't know. I guess the NBA just, I don't know. Maybe you have to go like another channel, like Ball Dawkins, or like House of Highlights or something, because they're cutting out like a couple of like interesting plays. Like Luka made a three before this that forced Ty Lue to call a timeout, and then that was the second of the back-to-back one. Very, very weird. Why I just wasn't able to show that there. The end of the game was really, really interesting as well. The Clippers had ended up getting had forced the ball out on Luka. It was Derrick Jones Jr., I believe. He had swiped the ball off of Luka's hand, and it ended up being out on Luka. And then the Clippers come down and make another bucket. And then there was a thing where LeBron gets the ball inbounded. LeBron's getting clearly hit in the face, by the way, and they just kind of ignore it. And they say that LeBron kind of like didn't have possession, kind of threw it away. So they give the Clippers the ball again, and the Clippers come down in both possessions and just shoot not great shots, and they miss them both. Like one of them was a Kawhi shot, a Kawhi three. When they're down 4, if all you have to do is just get like a 2, and then force it within a 2-point game and force the Lakers to make free throws, which the Lakers have had an odd thing with free throws all year. So not sure like the end of game scenario that the Clippers were kind of going for there, but yeah, that was kind of interesting revelation to kind of look at. Let's just kind of look ahead though to the next couple of games. Obviously they play again tomorrow. Clippers and Lakers, they play tomorrow in Staples, so that'll be another game to kind of see. We'll see. I wonder who plays, because I believe, like, I already know Rui's gonna be out for a little bit of time, and I don't think Austin is playing as well. I think Austin is out tomorrow as well with that calf strain, because they're just gonna, like, calf soreness, not strain, because I think they're just gonna watch out and monitor that, and we'll see like how severe stuff is later today. But yeah, I doubt Reeves play tomorrow. So we'll kind of see. I wonder, they could probably, honestly, I mean, realistically, I'm not gonna lie, you're down a bunch of bodies, so you probably really can't rest people, but I wouldn't be surprised if like LeBron or Luka rest, just cause maybe Luka plays just to get more into game shape, and then that means Ty Lue's just gonna blitz the shit out of Luka if there's no LeBron as well. But we'll kind of see how that goes. Then Tuesday against the Suns are reeling in the wrong direction. Clippers should be able to take this, even though the Suns technically could still be in the play-in, but anything could happen with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker on the floor. They get really hot. Then they got a back-to-back against Cade. Cade and the Pistons coming into town. That's tough. You got a Detroit team that is upset that their win streak just got ruined to Denver, and they kind of got their ass kicked in the second half. So that'll be very interesting to see how they guard that really hot Pistons team. And then they got the Knicks coming in on Friday. The Knicks is not a great, not an easy matchup either. Again, you got Cat and everybody else still trying to fight for position. I know that Thibodeau doesn't like going deep into his bench, but they're gonna have two big men now because Mitchell Robinson is back, so that'll also be another one to kind of watch out for. So and then obviously, and then we'll bring up the Kings as well. Then the Kings are trying to fight to be anywhere, to hopefully be in that 6th position instead of 10th where they are right now. They're trying to get up all the way to 6. But yeah, we'll kind of see how that works out there. And then the Lakers' next 5 games here is also a really interesting one as well. We already know they play Boston coming up on next Saturday. And then we got the Clippers again tomorrow, which again, we'll see. I wonder who they rest, but we'll see how that goes. Pelicans, even Zion is back, and the Pelicans are playing better with Zion. But again, the Pelicans are not in the running for anything at all. The Pelicans are a bad team. This should be a really gimme game. We'll see how that happens. This one will be on TNT. I can already tell. Knicks at Lakers. We beat them actually with no AD, but we had Max Christie last time, and we beat the Knicks. And now that so I know we're already used to not playing with, like, this Knicks team is already used to not playing AD, but now there's gonna be no Max Christie, but now they're dealing with Luka. So we'll see how they adjust to Luka. This game here, probably the game of the week. Lakers-Celtics, always a great rivalry. Then you got the Nets. Then you got the Nets game, right? So then they play like the Nets, D'Lo and them. Like, you're on the Eastern. This is a road trip, so that you're gonna start being a part of. So again, like, I think you should be able to. Oh no, actually no. This one, the Celtics, is the start of the road trip. By the way, the Celtics game is the start of the road trip. But again, this is another one here that this is a gimme. This should be a gimme. And then last but not least, then you start the fuckery. Then you get into the real fuckery of March with all these back-to-backs. A ton of back-to-backs. Like, you have a 3-day rest till you play the Bucks, and it's back-to-backs central. It is a ton of fuckery. That's gonna be upcoming. That's gonna be upcoming soon. So yeah, we'll see how the Lakers and them handle that. But yeah, their next 5 games there, a couple of games that you could say should be gimmies between the Pelicans and the Lakers and the Nets, and then a couple other games that should be challenging as well. Clippers was already challenging, but then they want to play them again, and then now you're playing the Knicks and the Celtics again as well. And that's pretty much going to be it for tonight in the association. That's going to be it for Hoop Night's channel here. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for tuning in. If you got any more comments or any basketball talk that you want to leave below, leave your comments and feedback down the row. I would love to talk more hoops with everybody, and I want to pick people's brains and kind of see where they're at. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for tonight. I'm probably not going to do a video for I don't think I'm gonna do another video for tomorrow's game slates because I'll be 100% honest with you. Tomorrow is WWE's Elimination Chamber, so I'm gonna watch wrestling tomorrow. I'll be 100%. And then also looking at the slate tomorrow, I mean, the only game that would have been interesting is Bucks and Mavericks if AD was healthy. But since AD is not healthy, Bucks and Mavericks probably is not gonna interest me that much. And then obviously Warriors and 76ers. That's the national game, which that is terrible. That is a terrible choice. Terrible national game. Actually, if Wemby was healthy, I could have seen a situation where they flex the national game between to make it Spurs and Grizzlies instead of Warriors and 76ers. But since there's no Wemby and Fox, Fox is a cool guy, but he's not like Wemby status in terms of marketability. I see why they kept Steph and the Warriors there, but no Embiid, and you're facing TPG, who's been horrible, and then it's kind of like just Maxey. Man, it's not a great sight for the league this weekend. This is a snooze fest for tomorrow's games. Like, tomorrow's games is a lot of snooze fest going around. Actually, funny enough, the only game that's like should be theoretically on paper the best is Kings and Rockets, to be 100%, y'all. Kings and Rockets, because you got two teams that are actually like competing for playoff spots, like really competing for playoff spots at the moment. So we'll see how that shakes up there. But yeah, I love you guys. Chaos Control Army, I am out. I'll see you guys later. And thank you guys for tuning in to Hoop Nights. Deuces.